This is Alexis Drinks, where we talk beer with the people who make it. We're in Mount Holly at Spellbound Brewing to talk to John Companick. Let's go see what he's drinking. And welcome back to another Alexis Drinks. We're here with John Companick of Spellbound Brewing. Thank you so much for having us, John.
Very excited. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, John just recently, Spellbound just recently won their third GABF medal.
Yes.
For your Palo Santo Porter.
Yes, we did.
And I think we're going to start off by drinking some of that, because I haven't had it in years.
Yeah.
I think just after you won the medal the first time.
Yes, that was a long 2015. We were 7 months old at that point, and we entered it, and we had no idea. Like, we all of a sudden started getting texts from people like, congrats. And we're like, for what? We forgot all about GABF.
So you weren't in Denver at the time?
No, we were not. We have not been there yet.
Okay, so 3-time medal winner, never actually been. You've been to Denver, though?
Yes,
okay,
absolutely. Yes.
I was going to say,
not for GABF. But yeah.
Just for funsies.
But, and there's actually even a fun story behind that, because the next year we're like, hey, we just got a silver medal. 2016, here we are, we're like, all right, we had it live feed, streaming, all that stuff like that, and nothing. Crickets. So 2017, we're like, okay, we submitted it because, I mean, you want to do like a repeat. If you win once, it can be random at times. The judges have so many beers that they have to go through. So to get one, sometimes it could be a little bit random.
Right.
And so this time, 2017, we forgot about it again. We were canning pale ale. And all of a sudden we get a text like a friend of mine, Kate and Mark, and they're like texting, like, congrats on the gold, and they're like, gold? Like,
yeah,
what?
this pale ale it's yellowish, but
I'm like, congrats on gold. I'm like, and every message we got, nobody said what the beer was that we won for. So finally, somebody actually sent a picture of the big board up there, and it was Palo. Like, to me, like, that's the beer I was hoping it was going to be. Because, all right, you win 2, then you feel like, okay, now you feel like,
oh, I make a beer that's pretty good.
That's pretty much it. And then,
speaking of which, let me drink it.
But then, so we went a couple of years without anything, and then all of a sudden this year, one that just kind of snuck up on us, and all of a sudden, the same thing. It's like, hey, you won a silver medal, and I can stop wearing it.
We made him wear it.
You know what? Sorry if it makes all this noise with all these medals we have.
All this heavy hardware.
Oh my God, I don't know where we're going to put them. Congratulations on the 3 pewters.
Cheers. Cheers. This is a gorgeous looking beer, too.
And this is a complete offshoot of our regular porter. We actually just had these Palo Santo sticks from our homebrewing days, and we literally added it to a keg. And all of a sudden, we put it on tap.
Silver.
Yeah, we put it on tap, and beautiful things. But yeah, you're going to get like coconutty notes, little bit of black licorice, and and then obviously roasty, chocolatey finish.
So nice.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's a winner for sure.
Yeah. Oh, man. Am I going to suffer through this?
We're like, oh no, the puns. But you brought up so you had these Palo Santo sticks from your homebrew days.
Yep.
So the 3 of you started out homebrewing.
Absolutely. I was friends with Mike. It's myself, Mike Oliver, and Scott Redding started this up. We actually opened October 11th, 2014. But before that, it took us, a year plus 2 years of planning. But we kind of met in like homebrew competitions. Me and Mike have been lifelong friends, and we just met Scott because he kept winning them with his porter.
And
so
okay, all right, I'm seeing where this is going.
Yeah, so somebody said, hey, you really need to meet this guy. And so we met Scott, we became friends, and we would go out and we would drink, and then we'd be like, hey, we make beers just as good as, commercial brewers. We're like, hey, we should open a brewery. But of course, we were all completely hammered when we did it.
Sure, of course.
And then everybody...
that's
Yeah.
All the best ideas.
And then everybody forgets about it. You know,
Right.
you go home, go to bed, you wake up the next day. You don't think about it until the next time you're out. You're drinking home brews, and then you're like, yeah, we should open a brewery. And finally, one day, we're like, you know what? We should try it. What we have to do is we'll all meet on Saturday morning. No beer allowed, no drinking. And so we did that literally for months and months and months, doing a business plan, just seeing if we could actually do it.
Yeah.
And then finally we went to the bank and we asked the bank for money. And first we had to prove that we didn't need it. So
Don't you love how that works?
yeah, that is 100%
We
how it
don't need
works.
this at all. Please give it to us.
And then finally they said, okay. So yeah, so we put basically everything on the line and
Wow.
just went for it. So
Well, and that was 7 years ago this month. So it's not so bad.
yeah, we're still,
3 medals later,
We-
7 years.
we survived.
Yeah.
New buildings, more tanks, grain silos, centrifuge, all kind of fun stuff.
Oh yeah, we're gonna show you guys some of that. In the way that we do. Johnny handles that. He's much better than I just show him look pretty.
That's all you need.
So that's like such a great story, and it's the story of so many of the breweries in our state. And I know that, I have been to a homebrew meeting here with a lot of your homebrew colleagues who then also went on to open their own breweries.
Yeah.
Which I think is really neat.
It is amazing, even like in this immediate area, we have Village Idiot, which is right down the street. Vince up there. Then we have the guys from Third State,
Yeah.
Cross Keys, About the Hops, and they just keep going. It's Zeds. These are all people that are all part of basically the same homebrew club. So
That's awesome. See, kids, if
Yep.
you want to start a brewery, like get into a homebrew club, see how it goes. To that end, this also has a homebrew story, does not your cherry triple? So I kind of got really excited about all the
for you.
beers. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Because
still have to be a host.
oh yes, thank you. I appreciate that. My own journey to beer, specifically in New Jersey, kind of started at Spellbound in so many ways because you were one of the few breweries that was open. I had moved back and I was like, guys, where's all the beer? And it turns out because we had no breweries. So, I was like, oh, there's this brewery Spellbound. It's in Mount Holly. They're doing really awesome things. And, the cherry triple is one of the ones that I really connected with early on in my craft beer drinking days.
Well, this little beer, well, no, not little, it's 8.5%. But
Cool.
basically, it was a collaboration with New Jersey Craft Beer Club. Our first year at Atlantic City, we wanted to introduce a cool beer. And so we were trying to do something where a bunch of breweries or whatever would brew a beer and bring it to the fest. And, we had some people turned out, and, Mike Kibowitz, and he had a whole crew here. So we decided on a Belgian triple. And so what we did is in the beginning, we have a 20-barrel brew house. We had 2 10-barrel fermenters, so we could kind of split batches and play around.
That's cool. It's almost kind of the opposite from what you hear.
Yeah.
Often you have the, half of the brew house and the fermenter is twice as big, and then you get to double the batch.
We figured.
So you did the opposite.
Yes. So we basically could get 2 from 1.
Right.
So if we basically dry hop a batch different or whatever it might be.
That's really cool.
So what we did is we had a regular Belgian triple, and then we had one we added sour cherries to. And sour cherries, one outsold, the other one 10-1. Everybody liked it the best.
Yeah.
And basically this went from being something we would do 2 months a year, now it's year round. So
if you're curious about how it tastes and you haven't somehow, come to Spellbound and have the cherry triple. Come get it. Ooh,
I can
and
pour
that's-
more if you'd like.
Listen,
But-
that's for later. That's for Alexis drinks off camera. The audience knows about this. They get super jealous about it.
So yeah.
This is a gorgeous color too.
Thank you. It's
Yeah.
it's very. it is very sneaky. 8.5%. A lot of Belgians are, but this one really. This is kind of the one for people that they come in. They're like, oh, I just like wine or
Right.
seltzers or whatever it might be. Try this, and all of a sudden they're back every week. So,
Yeah. Well, I love a good gateway beer.
Yeah. Hey, cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, that is. Usually at that level and in a triple, you taste the alcohol. You just can't avoid it. But this is just beautiful.
It's
beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is almost always one of our beer fest beers. Like they always have something that's a little bit different because almost all the fest I feel like go to, it's like, okay, what kind of hazy IPA is there here?
Right.
Which
is this booth IPA?
Oh my God, there's a fruited sour. We never see that. Oh, a kettle sour. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, so.
I know, and this is really dangerous at a fest because, like, again, this is something I would drink the crap out of and then get,
Well, that's why 2-ounce pours are good.
I mean, they're great. But I can string a lot of 2-ounce pours together.
Yeah, but you got to get back in line.
Oh, that is true. That's a good point.
Or you're supposed to.
Well,
That never happens. What? I know you.
I'm just like, I know a guy. I'm just going to go back here. So,
I'm glad you like it.
yeah, well, actually, you probably don't even know this. I didn't steal it. I came and bought some. Like a good person, buy your beer, kids. And had it on I was on What's on Tap with Gary Monteroso a couple years back talking gateway beers. And this was one of I was like, if you're a wine drinker.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
How did I not ever see that?
I don't
what
know.
the heck?
I do
Shame on me.
things.
All right, I'm going back to watch that.
It was back when he was doing radio.
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah, no, it was a minute ago. It was
Okay.
like 2018, 19.
Wait, was it on TikTok?
No.
Oh,
This is gonna be the episode that goes on TikTok.
All right.
It's not. I have no idea. I'm gonna let these two figure it out. All right.
No dancing for me, thank you.
Well, kids, we will be back with some upcoming beers from Spellbound, which I'm really excited about. And stay tuned. Thank you.
BruYou is the app to send and receive drinks. Buying a drink with BruYou is easy. First, select a recipient, choose the location, and then pick a drink from their menu and send it out. It's easy to stay connected with the people you care about with BruYou. Whether it's a birthday or promotion, or just because, sending a drink with BruYou is great for any occasion. When someone buys you a drink, you'll receive a notification with the details, and the drink will be stored in the app until you redeem it. When you're ready to redeem a drink, follow the prompts and show the bartender the confirmation screen. Once your drink is received, close it out on the app and say thanks. Then, cheers! You just received your first drink on BruYou. Available for download on the App Store and Google Play Store.
And welcome back. John again here with Spellbound in Mount Holly. I don't think I said that earlier. So we're in Mount Holly, New Jersey.
Yes, we're still here.
We're still here. We took a minute. We like chatted up with Esther the Brew Cat.
Yes.
Who's off camera because she's decided she wants to be a little bit, of a diva, which is fine. I like totally respect that.
No, she's completely judging us right
yeah.
now.
Oh no, as she should, because I learned some things about myself over the break, kids. We're gonna you'll learn them later.
And I highly recommend anybody come out, get to see her, because she'll come out time to time when she's ready.
Right.
But a lot of times she just supervises us, and Mike was the one that brought her in, and literally it was a stray out back and just kept feeding her, and finally she came to the brewery, and she protects us. She keeps all the bugs away and any kind of rodents. And she's just the best. She's the most cuddly little thing.
Yeah, and that's something that's cool about brew houses too. I feel like so many of them have cats, and they're just like a normal, just like, this is the cat that hangs out here, and everyone's just like fine with it, which is good because they all tend to be pretty chill. And there goes Esther. She's like, I don't like this. Everyone's talking about me.
Yeah, she's gonna go look for bugs.
Yes. Well, so yeah, you should definitely come down, try the beers, check out Esther. To that end, what are we drinking?
Okay,
now.
so I guess we're gonna go with enlightened.
Yes.
So we decided we wanted to make packaging that matches your hair.
Yes. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yes.
I feel seen.
I mean, it was like a year of that whole back and forth, and
right.
we finally got it. So this one, enlightened IPA. This is kind of a new category. I mean, there's a couple of them in it, like Dogfish Slightly Mighty. I know like Yingling came out with their flights, and it's a low carb, low calorie beer.
That's awesome.
Which and it's kind of in competition with seltzer a little bit.
Okay.
So you still want something that tastes like beer, but you don't want to feel as guilty, or something like after you mow the lawn, or
like
the
a nice
cliche thing.
I want a nice refreshing beer.
Yep.
I don't want to pack on the calories because I've just mowed the lawn
Yep.
and I've exercised. That's exercise, right? I don't know.
Yep. So this one it's low calorie. It's only 90 calories per can. It's 2 grams of carbs, so that's less than almost every light beer on the planet.
Really?
Yes, and it has almost 0 sugar in it. It finishes super dry. This one took us a little bit to get right, and when we sent it out, we knew we were in the ballpark. We sent it out to White Labs, we send everything out to get it tested, so we were hoping. And it came back, again, slightly under 2 grams of carbs and 90 calories. We're like, perfect. The biggest hurdle right now with this one is it's a category not a lot of people know about.
Sure.
So they're out there, but there's not enough brands. It's getting there. Like literally, you can go now and find 5 or 10 of them on the shelf, which is a lot better. Like when we brought it out, there was like 3 or 4.
I feel like you think light beer, you think Coors Light,
Yes.
and you're just like, well, I don't know if I'm drinking that. No offense to Coors, that's like not what the craft beer community is like drinking.
Right.
And this is like a 3.5%, which is also super low for what
Yes.
we're used to drinking too, which means you could drink it all day, and it's
Well, somebody already has that name.
Oh yes. Well, I mean, that's more about the the hops, right?
Yeah. Here's for you. Hurry up, grab that beer before somebody else gets it from you.
Who's gonna steal it? Who knows? Who knows?
So,
Well,
yeah.
glorious. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
But again, it's very easy drinking. It's made to
Ooh.
finish dry, and it's got
Yeah.
it's citrusy, a lot of like classic American hops, especially Cascade.
It has a really potent smell. I would not expect from a light beer to have like such a floral, come at you smell.
But yeah, almost like a little bit of lemony, citrusy. Then it finishes fairly clean, and then this way you're ready for the next one, which will kind of blow out your taste buds a little bit.
No, but this is delicious. This is, I mean.
Thank you.
Yeah, fairly. I haven't had any light craft beer. This is my first light craft beer ever. Though this is not my first time drinking it. But it's even better than I remember. And it's so good.
Thank you. We're doing this year round now. This was another one that was supposed to be kind of a 1 or 2 month thing.
Yeah.
And we're like, we really like the way it came out.
No, it's so smooth.
And that's why we went with, we started doing 15 packs, but again, it's more the awareness at this point. So it's kind of hard to find in Jersey and in PA. That's the only place we're distributed right now.
Right.
But it's getting there. So if anybody likes or if anybody interested, just ask your local liquer store.
Yes,
it is
kids.
available year round.
Come to Spellbound, have some, then go to your liquor store and ask for it because, I'm going to need some of this in my life.
We can make that happen. I know people.
Yeah, no, I know a guy. This is really good. But,
Here, I'll move that out of the way.
right, because we are unveiling. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, no, we're not.
No,
there
we're not.
yet.
Oh, no, we're Major Nelson.
Major Nelson is
Yes.
next.
So
And this one
excited.
has a slight story to it.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, so we like that.
I love stories.
This used to be called Major Nelson. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say almost as much as I love drinking.
Okay. Let's not get those confused. So this one used to be a Major Nelson Pale Ale. I mean, really, not that much different. But we basically did, like I was saying, a variant on. We would brew our Pale Ale, and part of it we would dry hop with Citra, or one batch we would dry hop with Citra, which is the blue can that you normally see on a shelf.
Right.
And then we did this one, which has a Nelson Sullivan hops and a couple other ones that we wanted to add to it just to have a different flavor profile. So we did it in small batches, and one of our regulars actually, this guy Art, he comes in and there's major amounts of Nelson Sullivan hops. So he's like, you should call it Major Tony Nelson for my Dream of Genie. That's why the font's a little bit funky.
Oh, okay. That's
But-
clever. I love that.
But we didn't want to get in trouble by calling it Major Tony Nelson.
Sure.
So like Major Nelson sounds awesome, and I couldn't believe nobody else had the name.
Yeah.
So we grabbed that, and then, but what we did is we changed it because it was too similar to the regular pale in overall flavor profile. So what we did is we completely revamped the recipe, added flaked oats, and basically did kind of, like a basically New Englandy style. So it's a little bit more hazy, juicy, tropical.
All right,
but it's
all
got
right.
enough flaked oats, so it carries some sweetness in it. So
Nice.
So we'll give that one a try.
I'm very excited about it, and that is a great story. And there is something about the name Major Nelson that just kind of rolls so nicely off the tongue. You would think that there's more, named that.
So this
And,
one's going to be very,
Oh, yes.
very bright. So this is going to be more of a tropical citrus bomb.
Yeah, ooh. Oh, but that's also very easy to drink.
Yes.
That is
6%.
nice.
Yes. Try to make it where it's approachable.
Yeah.
You know, not every beer has to be 9% triple IPA.
No, I mean, they're great. We like triples. We just had one. Or not a triple IPA, but it was
Right.
a triple. And, you know, but no, I love that. And I love that it's not like aggressive hops on your tongue. Like, you taste them, you know.
Oh, that's a good lead in. Uh-oh.
Aggressive on your tongue? No. Yes. But no, I know this is delightful. And again, a really great, approachable IPA that I think anyone would enjoy drinking. So come
Thank
get
you.
this too. I'm just gonna like send everyone here, and like they're gonna like make your life miserable. Like, can I have one of these, one of these, one of these?
That's why we do flights.
Flights, love them.
Yes, everybody loves flights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's funny. We've had times where, especially like Valentine's Day and stuff like that, where we'll do special beers, or Easter. That weekend we'll do like these special firkins. You know, the small.
Yeah,
Or
like,
they're
you
actually
know.
pins, 5-gallon pins, but they're
Okay.
all like crazy beers. But everybody wants to get all the beers that are in the firkins because they're completely different from what we normally do. So we'll sit there and we'll do like 200 flights that day or something like that. And
So
really,
everyone
it's-
hates you
oh,
behind the bar. All your
it's-
staff is
it's-
like,
it's terrible.
This
And
is the
our
worst job
first,
ever.
yeah, our first year plus, we
Yeah.
only had hand wash.
oh no.
So now we have a dishwasher, which
Fantastic.
big difference. Thank God.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
Oh, good.
next up.
Next up, we have.
All right, wait.
No,
Here.
no.
Let's grab the whole six
The
pack
whole
out
six
to make
pack.
it.
Oh, listen, make
All
it,
right.
make a splash.
So this is a big announcement. This is one of our newest beer. It will be released on Saturday, October 16th, our 7th anniversary. It is Phase 7.
Wow, that makes sense.
Yeah, Phase 7. It's a double IPA, super hazy. It's as hoppy as that was. Like I said, you're not going to taste anything after this. So
So that's it. Your taste buds are done after this one.
we are going for that. But yeah, so it'll be released at noon. But it's going to be
Nice.
good. Good time. We'll do this every year. We did something similar to it last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was called 2020.
Was it a dumpster fire? No.
The beer was delicious.
No. I mean,
Oh no, we called it that because we were like, all right, we have no idea for our 6th anniversary because normally we have like a big event here.
Right.
And so we shut everything down. We didn't want to take any chances. We're like, no, it's not worth the risk
Yeah.
of somebody getting sick or whatever it might be. So we did basically it was 6th anniversary 2020 double IPA. So this is kind of an offshoot of that. So Phase 7, and this will be branded. We'll do it every year. So,
nice. That's fantastic.
well, it is branded.
Right.
So anyway, I'll put that away. So,
Glorious.
all right. So here we go. We'll use the same glass if you don't mind.
Oh, it'll be fine.
So you'll notice, this is a little bit hazy.
Holy, yeah, that is, wow.
Yes. So hazy is a flavor these days, as
Yeah,
you know. Yeah. It's so funny. Like
What?
we resisted for years. We just started doing more and more of them. We did the all together beer, did really well with it, and we're like, all right. So we started to make a couple other beers, like South Jersey Double IPA, and then the Major Nelson, and now this. And we resisted for a long time because we didn't love the style. We're starting to
Sure.
get into it more, but again, it's one of those things
If
where
you
like,
do it well, though, it can be really tasty.
well, we learned that you almost have to make them.
yeah.
Unless
yeah.
you're really specialized, say, you do all sours or you do whatever it might be.
Gotta give the
and
people what they want,
yeah, we really try to keep a diverse catalog. So,
Yeah, yes.
imperial stouts and all that.
as we can tell.
Yeah.
Well, cheers. And
Cheers.
congratulations, 7 years. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Um,
Hopefully I'll see you here.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Yes, that is, wow. A flavor in your mouth.
Yes.
The whole mouth. No, but it is, it does. It bites the tongue, but again, it's not terrible. I mean, of course it's not
Hang on, let me put that on the can for next time.
right. It's
Alexis
not
said,
terrible. Per
it's not
Alexis.
terrible.
I mean,
We got a winner.
in that, like, you often find, that there's just like, so aggressive, but it's really good. And
Well, this was literally just canned.
Yeah.
So this is as hot.
as fresh
and-
as you're gonna make it.
Well, it's not always good to be completely fresh when it comes
Yeah.
to like a lot of the hazy double IPAs and all that stuff. Sometimes it's can be too fresh. So this one, in about a couple days, it'll be perfect, like Saturday.
On Saturday. On that note, thank you so much, John. This was fun for me.
This is a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much, and cheers.
Hey, cheers.